Welcome everyone to the Watchlist, your weekly virtual TV guide right here on the Latin Nerds Network. Ready to go over all the shows, films, documentaries released on streaming over the past week. Give you our best recommendations or non-recommendations, as the case may be. And of course, at the end of the show, letting you know what's coming out over the next 2 weeks, so you too can create your very own watch list. Joining us as always is Senor Jaime, aka Chewy, who we are in a very, how do you say, elated mood. It's still the day after,
Jaden Daniels.
JD5 doing the
Jaden
impossible.
Daniels.
Right? First time in since we were young pups back in the championship game. No one
First
saw
time
it
since high
coming.
school. Since high school,
Exactly. It's
man.
been a
91. Holy cow.
long, long, long time. And, I'll tell you right now, none of these shows will be Jaden Daniels that we're talking about right now. I just want to throw it out there right now. He's that good. We're excited. So yes, but that said, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We appreciate it. It's a show where ask yourself what is it to watch. There's always something to watch. We're here. We're living proof of that. Every
And
Sunday, of course.
must watch next Sunday.
Must watch
Commanders.
already. Yeah, that's book it 3 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday against whoever. It doesn't matter, of course.
Whoever.
Bring on the Rams, though. Let's be honest. But that said, so if you're a KC fan this morning, congratulations. If you're a Commanders fan, welcome. If you're Rams, I'm rooting for you. If you're Bills Ravens, don't care. I'm on a good game. So, right? So let's get to it, Chewy. Decent week this week. So several stuff, a couple of things that I won't be talking about because there's only 11 subscribers to MGM, and I'm not the 12th. And that's, of course, release of Rogue Heroes Season 2. The floor is yours, Chewy. What is Rogue Heroes? And I assume people should be watching it.
So Rogue Heroes is a World War II era show. Based, I guess, loosely based on the creation of the SAS. Of all your Call of Duty fans out there, you know what I'm talking about.
True.
uh, Very good show, very gritty, a lot of action. Nazis get to come up, and we love to see that every time,
Absolutely.
and then some. And It's short series, 6 episodes, season one. I imagine season two will be 6 episodes, but it's very good, man. It's concise, it's to a point. It gives you enough, and it's interesting characters and people. And obviously, it's based on real people, right? It's not made up
Right.
completely. But I really enjoy it. It's really one of their better shows.
Okay. Speaking of comeuppance, Detroit Lions,
Oh,
what up?
I should
Sorry.
say I should say first season takes part in North Africa. In that campaign, the Germans were expanding into Northern Africa, and obviously they're through their Third Reich. And then season two jumps into, I guess, which is obviously I didn't know too much of the history. They go jump in. This is they preset the European invasion, and they're going into Sicily now, or just got back into Sicily. Right. So this gives you a little bit of historical context.
Stupid Nazis. So there you go. So MGM Plus.
Stupid Italians.
Stupid. Stupid Lions. Stupid Italians. Uh, that said, the next one is Castlevania Nocturne, season 2 on Netflix. Of course, a spin-off, I guess, of Castlevania, which I really like the anime on this. I didn't see season 1, so Chewy, I guess season 2 isn't as good. This one in particular, I don't know if you would agree with that or not.
Dad, do you watch anything? What the fuck, dude?
It's one of those weeks, and I haven't seen any serious one. JD5 did.
It
Keep
was
it
good, man.
positive.
Castlevania was great, man.
Castlevania's
It's a
great.
great show
It's
based
really
on
good.
the video game or
Yeah.
whatever. Well, I never played, but still heard good things about it. Love. I guess the first generation. This one is takes place is a time jump, right? So, but it's still part of the Castlevania lore and the Belmont family and whatnot. So, great show, man. Great animation. Well done. Love the story.
Yeah, no, the first season. I mean, the first whatever the original Castlevania was really good. One of the,
Yeah.
I think it's one of the first really good ones on Netflix. If I'm not mistaken, thinking back.
I don't know if it was the first one, but
One of the
it's
first few,
definitely
the
up
first
there.
batch, they started coming out with these animes. Like, they do a really good job. These animes, and Netflix does. So yeah, definitely. Um, Next one we have a show on Netflix, Public Disorder. This is an Italian show. Speaking of which, of course, following the lives of
Exclusively.
these members of this riot squad in Italy and focusing their lives, and of course, they kind of all live in the gray, if you will. Each one having their own issues, but together they're of course being investigated for assaulting would-be writer, of course, after one of the members was hurt in a bombing during the initial. It starts off initial riot was going on there. The serving and protecting, if you will. Um, Chewy on the watch list or not?
I don't know, man. I'd say no. I don't. I'm having a hard time staying interested, right? I think one of the issues was is I tried to watch in Italian, but
Oh,
didn't have English subtitles.
no
I'm
way,
like,
really?
what the?
I just watched it in
Yeah, they
English.
had
I didn't bother.
Spanish, they had Chinese, they had all these languages. I'm like, where's the English? The only way English was dub. I'm like, oh man, what the hell?
Hmm.
So I don't know, whatever. So I'm watching it dub.
I
But
did it.
yeah, it's okay. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, whatever. Nothing special about it. Man, I don't think it's bad, to be honest with you.
no,
Um,
it's not bad, but
it's
it's
not
not
bad,
great.
and in a week where not a lot's out, and next week, which we'll get to in a minute, it's kind of light. You want to pop it in, you can do worse. But yeah, it's got some decent action. It's fine. I get nothing earth shattering. It's just okay. It
Yeah.
never gets past 11. I think I'm 5. I think it's only 6 episodes, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Yeah.
So it's coming up. So next, stick with Netflix. We had a film, Back to Action, starring Jamie Foxx, who's no stranger to Netflix films. Cameron Diaz coming out of retirement on this one. These two, a couple, they're ex-CIA agents, and now they've been discovered. The undercover's been blown, if you will, so they have to get back in action. And I say this, Cameron Diaz probably should have stayed retired at this point. Yeah, it's not a terrible movie. It's just so like, it's bland action. The CGI is really bad. Nothing really, excuse me, nothing really special about this at all. Not a recommend for me on that, Chewy. I assume you didn't watch it. And that's probably a good thing.
I did not watch it. I'm
Yeah, this
sorry.
this one's a skip. It's a definite skip, but whatever. It's just not good. There's other halfway shitty movies on Netflix you can probably watch other than this. It's not worth it. This last one, of course, is the second season, beginning of the second season of Severance, season two. Season one we loved. The show is fantastic, heady as hell. Just original show, no doubt. Very some science fiction esque kind of mystery and all that. Kept the mystery going throughout the season, and leaving you kind of hanging, but giving you some answers. So super excited about this. And like I said, this was for me. This is a controversial take. The most disappointing show of probably the year, no doubt. I really did not
Damn.
like what happened here.
Disappointing. Dude, it's only one episode. Relax.
And it sucks because there was only one episode. What the fuck, Apple? Come on, dude. Give me two, give me three. Don't just give me one. You gave me half the meal. I ordered an 8-ounce steak. You gave me the 2 ounces. Yo,
Dude, do you
where's
order the
my
meal before the
steak? What's
appetizer?
going
Come
on
on,
here, man?
dude.
No,
Come on.
that was
Get a
terrible.
drink, get a
That's
couple
not what I'm
apps,
saying.
order your salad.
They gave me a salad. Come on, gang. Come on. No, so for that reason, it's terrible, but no, it's great. I mean, listen, this show, it's only one episode in, but picking up, well, we think it picks up right where it left off. I mean, maybe this show, who knows?
Well,
But
there's information that's given that says it's 5 months later, but I'm not
is
sure
it?
if that's accurate. Well, we just don't know because they've laid out the first episode where you're questioning what the hell is going on again, right?
Yeah.
You saw how things left off in season
Yeah.
one with dramatic and an ultra cliffhanger, what the F moment. And then all of a sudden you're thrown back in. This is like for us 3 years, almost yeah, about 3 years later since we've seen that finale.
Yeah, it's been a while.
um,
Yeah, a long time.
yeah, definitely at least 2 years, maybe we're pushing 3 years,
Yeah.
but we're told supposedly it's 5 months later. But with this okay, take it for what it's worth, right?
No,
We're still
I
gonna
know, of
find
course,
out.
of course.
But with this technology, right, with the innies, for them it's like it's instantaneous, right?
Right.
It could be 3 years later, and they wouldn't know because when they wake up, when they turn off or turn on, it's for them it's the next day or it's the next moment, right? So and there's something going on, especially with the I don't know the character's name, the female lead, where we know where what happened, where she left off at that gala,
Mm-hmm.
and she turned to kind of blow the whistle. Now all of a sudden she comes in and says, "Oh no, she only spoke to a cop or something." Like, wait, what? That's not what we
Yeah,
saw. So they
exactly.
got to
Yeah.
her, or she's doing a switcheroo, or something's going on again, right? And so, oh boy.
It's a switcheroo for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any doubt about this. Some things that she said that I don't want to spoil it, but no, there's the sort of paper where the guy's talking about 5 months later, whatever, how many months later.
Oh, that whole paper, that was all fake,
That
dude.
was
That
fake. So
newspaper was
again,
fake.
you don't know what the hell's going
Completely.
on, right? Just, literally,
So many things redacted on that newspaper.
yeah, exactly.
The story just didn't make
And even
sense.
that
It
photo is
just,
the same photo that they had as a group in the office. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
something's
So
off there for
it's,
sure. But listen, that's what the show does. It just maintains that mystery, right? And it gives you enough the breadcrumbs, but not it doesn't give everything away. And it's just so interesting, right? The story, but
look,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
be disappointed if we don't get more cowbell. I'm just saying it right now, dude.
listen, you guys a whole lot. We want to get some cowbell. We better get some cowbell. I thought I saw him in the trailer. Christopher Walken,
I
of
don't
course.
remember. I didn't see the trailer. I didn't want to be spoiled, so I didn't watch the trailers.
Well, not, yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I was not paying attention. Like the credits on, like let me just let it roll, and then like something popped up. I'm like, oh, but I'm talking about this season and Ben
Okay.
Stiller, who directs this episode and created the show. Coincidentally enough, he was talking about what's the craziness that's going to ensue here. So for
Good.
whatever that's worth, no, this show is top notch. It is what it is, right? So it's Apple's top three show. I mean, am I exaggerating? I don't know, maybe.
I
Um,
mean, there's so
maybe
many good shows
so many good
on Apple.
shows,
It's
but
hard to. I mean, my preference is always,
well,
like Foundation because I'm a sci-fi guy,
fair
right? So
enough,
like
fair enough.
Foundation, this falls in that category. There is a
There's a
sci-fi
sci-fi
element to
element to
this.
it, absolutely, yeah.
Um, I mean, Ted Lasso would be have to
Ted
be the third.
Lasso, of
So
course,
I
is up
mean,
there. It.
but do you leave off Dark Matter? Or do you leave
I
off?
think this is better than Dark Matter. I mean, personally, I mean, like I said, listen, it's up there, top five, whatever.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I mean,
Whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Tomatoes, tomato. But I mean, this is definitely a top tier show on Apple, and you need to watch it. And if you, it's a slow burn. I just got a friend into it the other day, Johnny, Jake Chewy. He just started watching it, so he's
Dude, talk about 3 years too late.
it's Johnny. He doesn't watch anything.
Has he seen Aliens yet? I mean, Jesus
No,
Christ, man. Oh my God.
it's whatever. It's a different story, different day. But he got into it. And the first 5 minutes, he texts me, says I'm bored, and all of a sudden, oh man, it's the greatest show I've ever seen. So go figure.
Dude, tell him to do it the fuck up, man.
For real. But no, but listen, must watch show absolutely on Apple. If you have Apple, you should get Apple. And this is put the last one first, and then you can choose a variety shows. This should be
Mm,
near the top of not the top of that of your next choice. So there you go. The
absolutely.
only show that can compete with Jaden Daniels. It's not beating Jaden Daniels. I'm saying it can compete with him. But other than that, that's it. So no. So
At this stage, nobody's gonna beat Jane Daniels,
at this
dude.
point,
Let's
might as well
go.
just go to the Super Bowl and let's do this, man. So let's talk about next week real quick. Besides the conference championship game next Sunday at 3 o'clock, and the other game, who cares, 6:30, whatever. Couple of things. Next week's actually very light. This is
Well, actually,
oh,
there's a couple things that we missed. Actually, one thing we definitely
what's
missed.
that?
There's a documentary on Peacock, which obviously we don't talk too often, but it's on literally
Yes,
SNL,
no, I started
and
watching
it's
yesterday. Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's really
yeah.
the third episode was literally a documentary on the cowbell sketch.
Yeah.
It was effing
Actually,
classic,
I
man.
started watching the third one first. I was like, oh, the cowbell.
Oh
I'm
wow.
watching the third one because it's not like a straight up documentary, right? Like, I think like the first episode that they're talking. That's not about how SNL came up their ranks or whatever. It's just the first
Yeah, they
episode.
talk
They
about
talk
the
about all the
people,
prior. Yeah,
and you watch that, and you see like so many people, so many great
yeah,
comedians that were on there that but there's also a long list of comedians who didn't make it. Jim Carrey, who went via Living Color route, which probably good for him.
probably yeah.
But there
Kevin
is
Hart
a
was on. He didn't
Kevin
make it.
Hart.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not talking no names. We're talking
Colbert
serious
wasn't
talent,
Colbert. I
man.
think another one popped up. I think.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
he messed
yeah,
up
he made that.
his thing flop, but
Yeah, it's really
so
cool.
these aren't chumps.
No,
And the second episode is on the writers, which the writers, I mean, dude, Better Call Saul was a
yeah,
writer.
yeah.
I mean, come on, guys.
Larry David, of course, Jerry
Oh my
Seinfeld.
God.
Yeah, because the first
Mhm.
episode was cool. Because the first episode it focuses on like it's called 5 minutes, right? Because the auditions for these comedians is 5 minutes long. So you have Tracy Morgan. I mean the who's who of SNL for the most part are there talking about their experiences and actually they're watching their own auditions, which is kind of interesting to see the reactions. Very cool. We had the third episode, the cowbell. If you know the cowbell, I can't help you. I mean, I'm not tell you. But yeah,
I
so
got a
yeah,
fever, baby.
yeah. So, but that's very cool with SNL. Yeah, like I said, it's not about SNL per se, just about the people, the actors, the
Mhm.
comedians, the writers. And so it's really very well done. I actually did enjoy it, but I did start watching that. If you guys haven't, you got plenty of time because this week's a light week. It's just as light as week as we got, so you can catch up on some of these shows, jump back in, finish binging whatever you need to binge. I got Apple coming out with something, the Prime Target on the 22nd. This is
Hmm.
kind of a thriller, I guess. The main character is like a mathematician or something like that. I don't know. Discovering something, and he's being, of course, sought after by whomever. And he's trying to solve the mystery, and kind of a thriller kind of show. Apple Plus, why not? On the 23rd, we got Night Agent Season 2. It's been a couple years, and I almost forgot about this show. And the show's like, oh my god, Night Agent's cool. Surprisingly good show back in the day. I did it very well for Netflix, obviously. And this agent who is, I guess he's in the White House, right? And he's stuck in his room with just a phone, just doing nothing all night
Yeah,
long.
I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, basically his only job is to sit there and if the phone rings, but it never
It never
rings.
rings.
And this one time it does. And then all hell ensues from
Yeah,
there.
he gets caught up in this conspiracy, of course, and murder and all that. But it's actually a very well done show. I really liked it. So looking forward to
Yeah.
season 2 on this one. The final week is a little more coming out. We got some Disney Plus. We got a little your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man animated show, based of
There
course
you
on
go.
popular Marvel character. On the 30th, we got Mo season 2. I like
And
Mo.
final
And
season.
finals, yeah,
Second and final.
yeah, comedic show. I forgot the name of the actual uh, comedian or whatever is based off. He's playing himself. Is a
Yeah,
Pakistan,
he's
Pakistan,
Houston-based
yeah,
comedian, right? So it's
Pakistan
kind of
heritage. Yeah,
introspective, self-reflective of his time, and obviously as a immigrant, right? And the
yeah. He's trying to get his family to be citizenships and all that, and they're having
yeah,
family issues
exactly,
and
exactly.
yeah. So it's actually ended up being a surprisingly funny show. I actually did like
Yeah.
this one, so I'm glad it came back. But
I'm surprised that it only got 2 seasons. I mean, I'm like, oh, this is good, man. What the hell?
yeah,
But whatever.
I mean that's how it's planned. But the cool show on Netflix. This is one you can definitely go back and watch. It's only like 30 minutes. It's really easy to watch. It's actually pretty funny. I liked it a lot. The
Mhm.
Recruit. Speaking of older thriller shows, which I liked, surprising when it came out, it's The Recruit season 2. Not Agent Recruit coming out back to back almost.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but no, that's cool. This one here, I just want. He was a lawyer, fresh off school, and he gets a job with the CIA, but all of a sudden he's not doing lawyer stuff. They're making him do like spy agents things. And
Yeah, they're
I don't
putting
know.
their interject him
Yeah,
into the operation.
yeah,
So
and he
okay.
doesn't know what the hell he's doing, but he's very charismatic. The main character. He's really you root for this guy. It's really cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Very light show, even for a thriller. It's just the good moments of levity. So yeah, this is a cool watch on Netflix. Season 2 coming out on the 30th, and then we got La Chica de Nieve 2, of course, with the linguistic
Snow
challenge, the
Girl.
Spanish challenges, of course, Snow Girl season 2 on Netflix. This was I thought it was a limited show when it came out, but I guess the main girl is a young reporter who gets caught up during a story on a missing kid. And of course, things are never what they are. Season 2, I don't remember season 1 wrapped up. Chewy, correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a little bit.
Yeah,
Did it wrap
I
up?
think
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
because that's
think
why I
so,
was
right?
surprised that I was getting season two. I was like, oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
so
so I
that's
guess
good.
it's gonna be another story that she's doing. But it was actually a decent show. That Spanish show wasn't bad. So okay, why not? So we got those four. So I said not a huge week, not a huge couple weeks. Give you time to kind of catch your breath. Go watch Severance. Go watch Shady Five, and see what happens. The chips fall where they may at that point. So that's where we're at for next week. So yeah, we'll be back to talk about those shows and more. Of course, as always, hit the notification bell, subscribe, help us out, and we'll see you guys next week. Go Commanders.
Peace.